Hi, welcome to yoga. I'm Deborah, and I'm so glad you joined me today. Let's just get the business out of the way. If you like it, love it, subscribe, share it. If you don't like it, just don't tell anybody and move forward. All right. That done, let's roll our shoulders back and down. Ooh, popping, cracking, all okay. All of us are feeling a little stressed right now. Let's tell our shoulders they don't belong on our ears. Just try to put your shoulder blades down in your back pocket. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, bring them up. Exhale, push them back and down. And then once our shoulders are in the right place, let's put our head right in between our shoulders. That's further back than you think. Lift your chin just a little bit. Be proud of yourself, and then drop those hands down by your side. Feel strength here in your mountain pose. Trying to touch the floor with your fingertips, the ceiling with the top of your head. Throughout this practice, I want you to remain tall. I want you to remain proud. If at any time you need to stop and make a modification or take a break, please do so. For now, all I ask is that you breathe. Inhale, reaching up if your shoulders will let you. And exhale, let those arms fall down by your side. Again, inhale, reaching up. If I'm going too fast or too slow for you, take your time, find your pace. Take these next 15 minutes just to breathe, just to be, and do what feels best for your body. This time our hands are going to find each other and come down through the heart center. Our belly button is nice and tight. Let's cross our right foot over the left, either at the ankle or at the knee. We're going to rotate our spine towards the right wall, and we're just going to ease our left elbow towards that right knee. You don't have to make contact. All you have to do is breathe. You may be feeling this stretch on the hip. You may be feeling it through the shoulder. You may not be feeling it anywhere because you're quite bendy, and that's okay too. There's no wrong place to feel the stretch. If you'd like to take this to the next level, we'll drop that left hand down towards the floor and shoot that right hand back on a diagonal. Take a look back at your thumb. Really allow that shoulder to open up and push away from your ear. Find your breath. Settle into the stretch. And then we'll come back to heart center. Unwind that upper body. Our right hand is going to go to the left shoulder. Our left hand is going to go underneath. We're not going to spend a lot of time here today, friends. We're just going to pull our shoulders off of our ears. Our goal today is to get our shoulders off our ears. Take a deep breath and take your shirt off, up and around. And then that left foot is going to come straight out in front of you, and the right foot's going to hop on top. Now, some of us, it may be difficult to get the foot all the way up on top of the toe. You're welcome to put it on top of those shoelaces or just on the floor right next to the other foot. We're going to, once again, take our left hand to the outside of that right leg. Take a look to the right. This time, my right hand is going to hold on to the chair wherever you need it. I'm scooting all the way to the edge of my seat. And then I'm going to slide down that leg. The concentration is on opening that shoulder and trying to get it as far from your ear and down that leg as possible. Take a look behind you. Same muscle groups, looking for a stretch. If you want to add that stretch on the leg, just pull that toe towards you. Oh my goodness, it makes a difference, doesn't it? One more breath. And we'll sit up nice and tall. Let's put both feet on the floor. Both hands make a fist. They're going to go behind you on the chair and lift your heart. Breathe. Open your rib cage. Be big, be tall. Find your breath. We have one more here. And then we'll relax. And we'll cross the left foot over the right, either at the ankle or at the knee. We're going to take our right hand to the outside of that left leg, left hand forward, sit tall, open up those shoulders. Take a look at that thumb. Find your breath. And we'll bring our hands to heart center and ease that right elbow towards the left knee. Push that elbow into the knee if you can. Take a look back over that left shoulder. If you would like to take it to that next level, dropping the right hand down towards the floor, lifting that left hand up behind. Remember, trying to open that space on the right side of your neck. Find your breath. And we'll come back to center. Unwind that upper body. We're going to just kick that right leg out in front of us. Put that left foot on top if your body will let you. Left hand this time goes to the chair. Right hand goes to the outside of that leg. Where you're holding on that chair is really up to you and where you feel comfortable and confident. Find your posture. Maybe you're pulling that toe towards you, but really we're concentrating here today. And just reach it down that body. I know what you're thinking. I'm thinking it too. She's doing things in a different order on this side. We'll get there. Don't worry. Just go with it. One more nice deep breath. And we'll sit up tall. We'll put that foot on top of the other or a knee on top of the other. Bring it into the body. We're going to take that right hand to the left shoulder. The left hand underneath. A deep breath pulls our shoulders off of our ears. A deep breath lifts our shoulder blades, and then we pretend we're taking our shirt off, up and around. See, I told you we'd get it all. Let's put both feet on the floor. Once again, we're going to lift those shoulders up and push them back and down. One more time. Inhale, bring them up. Exhaling back and down. Nice tall posture. Palms forward, mountain pose, pushing our feet down into the floor, gathering our strength behind our belly button. If your body will let you, pet the cat, and then come to standing. I'm going to meet you on the right-hand side of your chair. We're going to turn and face the seat of our chair. I just want you to take a deep breath and reach all the way up if your shoulders will let you. And then we're going to exhale and come on over. Find the seat of that chair. Now, if you have trouble with your blood pressure and inversions are no good for you, you are welcome to do this on the back of the chair. We've done it right here lots of times before. But if this is your first video, just know that that's an option. We're going to take a big step away with our right and then our left, and then push our hips away from the chair. Take a look at your knees. So on the back of the chair, you're exactly the same, just taking a look down at the floor, and instead of being upside down, you're more parallel to the floor. I want you to think about pushing the hips back and opening your shoulders. Find a nice deep breath. You may feel a stretch on the back of the legs, but what I really want you to feel is that shoulder joint relaxing and opening up. We have one more breath here. And then we're just going to come forward towards the chair if your body will let you into a plank. You don't have to do that plank. If it bothers your wrist, try coming up on a fist if you have carpal tunnel. That may help. Or you can always skip the plank altogether. Let's move back to down dog to join our friends. We're going to take a step forward with our right foot. Leave the left behind. Now I'm going to take a little bit longer step so I can make sure I get that stretch on the back of the leg and still keep my knee right on top of the ankle. Feeling that stretch in the back of the left leg. And then we're just going to take that right foot back as well, pushing back into our down dog. Then we'll take a step forward with the left foot, leaving that right behind, feeling that stretch. And then we'll step both feet towards the chair, please. And then I just want you to put your feet about a shoulder width apart. and straighten out your back. Push those hips back, so now my back is trying to be parallel to the floor. This is our halfway raise. You may feel this in your hamstrings. I hope you do. We have one more breath here, and then we'll relax into our modified forward fold and roll up one vertebrae at a time until we're standing tall with our perfect posture. Our shoulders are off the ears. Our palms are forward, once again our mountain. And then we'll take a step behind the chair, please. So joining our friends that were already behind the chair, I'd like you just to take a nice wide stance. Left toe is going to stay to the front. Right toe is going to turn out to the side. Right knee is going to go on top of that ankle. Right arm is straight down by your side. And then we're just going to reach straight up on a diagonal to that archer pose. If you don't feel like you need this left hand on the chair, it can reach up and find that bowstring. And as you pull it back, I want you to pull your shoulder blade in and tuck it in behind you. Square your shoulders and hips to me, and then take a look up at your target. Find your breath. Feel the strength of your body. And then we'll put our right hand on the chair and shoot that left arm over the body, keeping hips and shoulders square to me, please. One more breath. And we'll stand up tall in the middle, drop that arm, turn that right toe in slightly, turn that left toe out slightly. So now we're a little bit duck foot. A deep breath, and we sit down into those hips. Lift your heart. Take a deep breath. If your body will let you, both arms, maybe just one, all the way open. Shoulders are off of our ears. Touch your thumbs together behind your back. Take your gaze up to where the wall and the ceiling meet, and then sink a little lower, and we're just going to hold this sun god or goddess pose today. Breathe. Open your heart. With every breath, let those shoulders relax off your ears and feel the strength of your core supporting you. One more breath here. And we'll take it all the way up high and down through heart center. My hands are on the chair. My right toe is going to turn to the front. My left toe is turning out to the side. My left knee goes right on top of that ankle. Left arm is straight and strong by my side. My shoulder is off of my ear. And then I'm going to swing it up to find my target. You may keep that hand on the chair and just open your hips and shoulders. If you feel brave and want to reach up and grab that bowstring, tuck the shoulder blade in behind and take a look up at your target. Find your breath. And then our left hand goes to the chair. Our right arm shoots over the body. A nice long stretch. Keep that knee right on top of the ankle. Support your body. Use your strength. We have one more breath. And we'll stand up tall and drop that arm all 10 toes to the front of the room. And then we'll just walk those legs in. Roll your hips in a nice little hula hoop. Ooh, popping, cracking, all okay as long as it doesn't hurt. We're trying to hit every part of that circle that we can. How about the opposite direction, please? Round and round we go. Ooh. Loosen up those hips. One more time around. And we'll hold it there. Let's take a step away from our chairs, please. And relax. Oh my goodness, relax. Get loosey-goosey. Nobody can see you. You're doing this video at home, right? Whoa. Loosen up. Get loose. Let it shake. And then we're going to bang the gong right here. Just letting those arms float and hit against our bodies. Relax a little bit. Find your breath. One more time. Just slow it down till we come to a stop. And now we're feeling nice and relaxed. Our shoulders are back and down. Our head is square between our shoulders. Let's come around and have a seat, please. Sitting tall on the edge of your seat is how I know you're ready. I'd like you to take both hands. Now, if you have done this whole routine and your shoulders are still trying to be up by your ears, here's where we're really going to get them. All right, so take both hands, grab the back of your chair. Now, I don't want you to tug. I just want you to lean forward. And as you do so, let your shoulders go away from your ears and think giraffe-like thoughts. Stretch your neck out. Take your gaze somewhere out beyond on the floor. And now we're just going to turn our heads to the right. Ooh, crack. And hold it there. Still keeping our neck as extended as possible. And then we'll just rotate to the left. Ooh, how did all that sand get in my neck? I haven't even been to the beach in like months. Whew. And then we'll come back and we'll look to the right again. Can you look a little further? Can you take your hands a little higher on the chair? That might be a little bit more comfortable. It might help you get a little bit more stretch. And let's look to the left. Hold it there. Did you forget about your belly button? I have to admit, I was letting my belly lay in my lap. Don't do that. That's not good for you. And then we'll come back to the center. We'll sit up nice and tall. My arms push down towards the floor. My head is going to lean to the left to make the right side of my neck longer. Now I'm just going to point my finger and draw a little circle. Now play with this circle. Take it a little higher, take it a little lower, make it a little bigger, a little smaller, until you find that perfect spot. You can feel this muscle moving. Whew. How about the opposite direction, please? We are all spending so much time sitting, bent over, on our computers, doing our hobbies. We need to get our ears and our shoulders to get a little distance. All right, coming up in the center, let's take that neck over to the right. Point that left finger, elongate the muscles, and then make your circle. Remember, find the place that works for you. The place that's good for me may not be good for you, and that's okay. And then how about the other direction? A little self-massage here. And then we'll stop that arm. We'll come to the center. I'd like you to sit back against your chair, please, and find your breath if you haven't already. And then we'll drop our chin towards the chest. And we'll allow that chin to roll along the chest, moving shoulder to shoulder. We always want to roll forward. We never ever roll back because we don't want to compress our spine. We want to create space. If there's a place along the way where you feel your body saying, oh, right there, then just stay there and breathe into that spot. Use your breath to tell your body, this is okay. Let go. This is not where you're supposed to be. And it may take more than the time that we have together today. Feel free to practice any of this as many times as you need. And we'll come back to the center. Find a nice deep breath. Sit away from your chair and give yourself a great big hug. Oh, a great big hug, because you deserve it. And then we'll bring our head up, our smiles up, and we'll pretend we're taking that shirt off, bringing it all the way around to heart center. And I thank you so much for spending your time with me. Namaste.